finals of the light heavyweight tournament. I am here with Jerry Lynn from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He will be going into the final match. He drew the bye thanks to that coin toss. And, Jerry, I know that you're very excited to be here in the GWF.
It's great. I'm so excited, Joe. I'd just like to thank the GWF for having a light heavyweight division. There are a lot of wrestling organizations that don't have it.
All right. Now, you have a distinct honor, you might say, here in this tournament also.
Yeah, I had the honor of beating the only man in the light heavyweight tournament who was over the allotted weight.
Right. Randy Rhodes was not exactly 236 pounds, if you ask me. Now, in the final match, you'll be taking on the Lightning Kid, and I know that you know this man, and this ought to be a great match.
Yes, I've wrestled him quite a few times, and he is an excellent wrestler, and he's deceiving how he looks in the ring, but he is an excellent wrestler, and everyone's going to find out.
He does have to use some cheating tactics every once in a while, though, that I don't think he should have to, but we'll find out. The final match is coming up. It's the Lightning Kid against Jerry Lynn when we come back.
Asking about Norman, or I guess I should now address you as Makhan Singh.
You better address me that way, Blackstone. You're right. You better.
They want to know, why did you join this cartel, and what is this cartel?
You know something, Blackstone? Before I answer that, I want to tell you one thing. In this world, there's two things I can't stand. That's answering questions from some snot-nosed little kid that wants to know my business. And that's the second thing is standing next to some peroxide blonde bimbo. And you know who that is, Blackstone. I'll tell you people something, sitting there in your old worn-out furniture, your old rotten chair, watching that black and white TV. The cartel is the greatest array of wrestlers in the world, and the boss is just going to keep adding and adding and adding.
Who is this boss? Who is this boss you speak of?
You know something, Blackstone? I think I'm going to tell you who the boss is. Okay. The boss is the man who keeps putting those big $100 bills in my pocket. And the rest of it, you don't need to know, Blackstone.
Hey, 205 pounds from Minneapolis, Minnesota. As far as experience is concerned, these two men, part of the new breed of professional wrestling, the quicker, the faster breed. Of course, that's what we expect to see in the light heavyweight championship, but you start seeing that all over professional wrestling.
Greg, we've talked all tournament long about this. That was the higher weight limit in the Global Wrestling Federation. It's up at 237 as a weight limit for the light heavyweights. But we look at these two men at 205 and 201. The extra weight that we allowed in the tournament did not make a difference when it came to who reached the final. That has everything to do with the light heavyweight style of match not corresponding well to the heavyweight style of match. The light heavyweights will always prevail in a light heavyweight tournament no matter what the weight limit.
Right now, Jerry Lynn with the early advantage on the Lightning Kid, who claims a pull of the hair from referee James Beard. Beard, an accomplished referee who has refereed over in Japan. As a matter of fact, recently returned from his 5th tour of Japan.
We talk about how impressive it is for wrestlers to go to Japan and learn from the Japanese masters over there. Referees also make tours of Japan if they are especially competent. James Beard is that. He went and toured Japan just here recently.
The Lightning Kid and Jerry Lynn involved in a series of chain wrestling moves there. Neither man able to gain the advantage. This the championship match in the light heavyweight tournament. The Lightning Kid dressed in red. Jerry Lynn in the short version of the trunks. Lightning Kid perhaps wanting to psych his opponent out, going for a test of strength. The test of strength lasted all of about 5 seconds, just about as long as Jerry Lynn's first round match against Randy Rhodes lasted.
We can look in the ring until you can just look at physiques and see, Craig, that Jerry Lynn has everything in the strength department over the Lightning Kid. The Lightning Kid, not a slouch. He's put together, got a physique on him, but Jerry Lynn much more developed in there than the Lightning Kid is.
Jerry Lynn using the same kind of hold as the Lightning Kid had used in an earlier round, with both legs over the chest. And now, working on the arm. The arm bar as the Kid with a kip up. drop takedown with a leg. Gets a side headlock of his own till it's reversed by Jerry Lynn.
We're going to see some very scientific moves in the ring here. The heavyweights tend to use more brawling tactics. The light heavyweights do use some more flying tactics than the heavyweights do. But these two men, as we've talked all tournament long, Craig, more akin to the mat work type action in the ring. Hammer locks, single leg takedowns, that sort of action. We're going to see a lot of amateur moves here, but amateur we don't mean it's not worthy of professional. We're talking about the classic catch-as-catch-can style of wrestling.
Well, there's a classic move to escape improvised by the Lightning Kid, getting his foot on the rope, thus breaking the hold of Jerry Lynn. The Lightning Kid, as we mentioned, live and mean.
He certainly is. He's got an attitude on him that just won't quit.
That was a very tough kick right to the bridge of the nose. The kid likes to use those as he does here. Series of 3 kicks, 4 kicks right to the side of the head. That time, Jerry Lynn had his wits about him, brought in a little leg whip, brings it down. The double. Scissors on the leg. Oh, my.
Great move by Jerry Lynn, as Lightning Kid was really putting the boots to him. Jerry Lynn had presence of mind enough to grab that leg, do us, I don't know what you would call that, spun him around with a leg whip type maneuver, got him down on the mat, and that's where Jerry Lynn is going to win this match if he keeps it up.
Once again going to the ropes to break the hold, the Lightning Kid. The Lightning Kid, who had to go into the playoff match, defeated Steve Simpson in a match you saw earlier. Now going against Jerry Lynn for the championship. The collar and elbow tie-up. The Kid backs Lynn up into the ropes, breaks the eyes, now goes for the chops. Lynn says, hey, I can do that, and better too. The Kid and Lynn trading up.
Listen at the sound of those slaps you can hear all the way up here, Greg. Those chops to the chest. Both men, wow.
Spinning side suplex by the Lightning Kid.
As I was going to say, both men are going to be beat red in the chest area after those chops. Amazing.
The Lightning Kid climbs up to the top rope. But Lynn drop kicks him off the top rope, and the Kid gets tangled up and falls to the floor.
Right into the left of our cameraman. Great maneuver by Jerry Lynn as he saw the Lightning Kid going to the top, maybe attempting a coup de grace type move.
Jerry Lynn with a drop kick through the ropes at the Lightning Kid.
Jerry Lynn showing much diversity in how to apply the drop kick. Watch him.
Lynn up over the top and down on top of the Lightning Kid. We said we'd see the high flyers and the speed burners. And now the Lightning Kid with a move usually reserved for the ropes on the apron of the ring, trying to really put some pain on the neck of Jerry Lynn. The Lightning Kid throws Jerry Lynn onto the stage area. The Lightning Kid has Jerry Lynn at our interview set. He moves up. What is he going to do?
What's going to happen here, Craig? Lynn's on the outside of the ring, and Lightning Kid is going up top.
The Lightning Kid going to go sky high, goes up and catches Lynn on the stage. That has to be a good 15 feet. The Lightning Kid with incredible aerial moves.
Absolutely amazing. That's more dangerous for the Lightning Kid than it almost is for Jerry Lynn. But Lightning Kid somehow came out of that unscathed, and Jerry Lynn is now feeling the brunt of the attack of the Lightning Kid.
Now going to work on the arm is the Lightning Kid. I still can't get over that high-flying move.
Very dangerous maneuver there, and it had to hurt Kid some. He took a 15-foot flight, and we're talking about how far he flew, not talking about how far he fell. Unbelievable.
And now, the Mexican ceiling hold, used to perfection by the Lightning Kid. This puts pressure on almost every part of the body. This is a submission move, but somehow Jerry Lynn is able to escape.
Jerry Lynn shifted his weight just enough to force the Lightning Kid to release the pressure on the legs and allow Lynn to escape.
Lynn sent into the ropes. The Lightning Kid misses with a clothesline. Lynn! Oh! A spinning leg scissors!
Where did that come from? From way out of left field, Jerry Lynn, the head scissors, the spinning drop, and almost a pile driver type impact on the mat.
Jerry Lynn now with the advantage on the Lightning Kid, sends him into the ropes, hits him with a clothesline. Jerry Lynn with the title in his sight, but only a count of 2.
The 2 count. Jerry Lynn oh so close to winning the Global Wrestling Federation light heavyweight title.
Lynn with a chop 2 times on the Kid. Now he goes after the Kid, but the Kid slingshots him off the top rope.
But both men are spent physically, Craig. The Lightning Kid, just a great move right there, lays Jerry Lynn out, but the Kid, winded. He's spent, taking it very slowly, doesn't have the stamina left, doing everything he can to put Jerry Lynn away.
The Lightning Kid once again goes to the higher elevations of the Global Dome. The Kid ready to pounce. Lynn is up, and the Lightning Kid takes down both the referee and Jerry Lynn. The Lightning Kid has the count for 3, 4, but James Beard has been knocked aside. The Lightning Kid going into the trunks, it looks like. He has something, and just nails Jerry Lynn. Lynn is
Jerry
down.
Lynn dropped like a rock. Here's the count. No, no, no.
The Lightning Kid has done it. He's won the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and Global Wrestling Federation light heavyweight champion, the Lightning Kid.
We're going to talk to the Lightning Kid when we return. Let's take a look at the final moments of that match as the Lightning Kid, I'm sure he will deny it, but you see him going into the trunks, and there he gets the pinfall. James Beard comes over and counts the fall. Let's see if we can get the Lightning Kid over to have a few words with us. He's right now mouthing with the fans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the Global Wrestling Federation light heavyweight champion, the Lightning Kid. I have to give you credit. You are an incredible aerial artist, but why do you have to use such tactics to win the championship?
What tactics are those? What tactics are you talking about? You don't need to give me any credit anyhow. Who are you? What do you know? I've forgotten more about wrestling than you ever know.
Lightning Kid, you certainly are a talented man in the ring, but we obviously saw you put your hands in your trunks, pull something out, and knock Jerry Lynn flat on his back.
Plain and simple, I adjusted my tights, you know. They're a little bit loose on me because I've been on a diet so I could get down to the right weight for the light heavyweight tournament, you know.
Well, there you go, Craig. Claiming that it was a loose tight that he had to adjust.
I would never lie. I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of integrity. I would never lie.
Well, as much integrity as the man has, you have to give him credit. He is the new Global Wrestling Federation light heavyweight champion, the Lightning Kid. For Joe Pedicino, Bonnie Blackstone, and Scott Hudson, I'm Craig Johnson. We'll see you next time when we have the tag team tournament. But for right now, this man has the light heavyweight gold, as painted as it may be.